October is Breast Awareness Month, and here to talk about breast awareness. That really didn't sound right, did it?
Breast health awareness.
Breast health awareness would be Holly Gillies, and I'm just going to let you take it away because I've already stuck my foot in my mouth.
No, it's all right. It is. October is Breast Health Month, and it is the month to wear your pink and
Which
I have on today. I've got a big pink wardrobe.
I was going to ask you about your wardrobe.
It's grown
pretty big over
years.
October.
Sure.
And by the end of October, I'm ready for black and brown again.
Now, the awareness has taken off. I mean, I see it just about everywhere.
It has.
National football games and
yeah, the NFL has jumped in, and they've got. There are a lot of big national organizations that recognize the month, and you see it and support it, and it's everywhere. It's really awesome.
At each one of these events, I'm sure there's donations being taken, and so it's helpful.
Right, it's beneficial to breast cancer research and to the organization that grants us the money, Susan G. Komen for the Cure benefit. YoPlate does the yogurt. Actually, through the end of the year, for every yogurt lid from YoPlate, they donate 10 cents. So when we're collecting lids,
and they've been doing that for 3 or 4 years,
the Resource Center, for a long time.
Good.
So
Now, you want to talk about the health fair, I'm sure.
Yes, we've got several events. Next Thursday and Friday, October 21st and 22nd, during the NARMC KHOZ Health Fair, we partnered with Marcia Carter and the hospital and PARTI to help promote the PARTI breast screenings that they have done for a long time. And we kind of jumped in since we've had our grant, and they do clinical breast exams during the health fair in a shorter version. We do it from 10 to 1.
Is that a mobile unit that comes?
Well, no, these are local doctors. Marcia works her tail off to get the local doctors to volunteer. She really does. You got to give her a little kudos. But the local doctors volunteer their time, and this is a clinical breast exam. So it's not a mammogram.
Right.
It's actually a clinical exam with a doctor. It's the same thing that you do monthly, but the doctor does.
Okay.
And it typically is the next step. You do your monthly self-breast exam, and then once a year you should have a clinical breast exam, and then the doctor will recommend a mammogram. And then you can have the mammogram done. So we're doing those, and they don't have to have an appointment for the clinical exam, but we really would love it if they'd make an appointment. And they can call the Resource Center. We're making appointments now for that.
Okay.
We're going to do them on Friday and Saturday, so both days from 10 until 1.
And this is at the Duran Center?
Down at the Duran Center is
and
where
there'll be room set up for that.
Right, we've got a separate breakout room, so it's completely private, and there's not, you'll be back just you and the doctor. So it's really a great thing.
And that's free?
First line of defense is doing that exam.
And I've heard a lot. I've done some presentations this month, and I've heard, especially from some younger women, they don't really know how to do it. They don't, or they're scared, or they're not really sure what they're looking for. This is a great opportunity to come and let the doctor do the breast exam and show you how to do your self-breast exam and what you are kind of looking for and feeling for. So it's a great thing. And if you don't have a doctor, again, or you just can't, afford to do it right now, it's free. So we're doing that, and then the very next week, it's kind of a great pairing, because the very next week, North Arkansas Regional Medical Center, in partnership with the Community Health Resource Center, is bringing a mobile mammography unit to Harrison. So we will be doing mammograms the next week, so you can come get your clinical breast exam, and we can schedule an appointment for you. Or if you just know you need your mammogram, it's time, you can call us and schedule, and you do absolutely have to have an appointment for the mammograms.
Right.
Let me ask you this: for a manual, you call it a clinical breast exam, do they need to go ahead and do the mammography too?
No, not necessarily, because you really don't need to do a mammogram until you're 40, unless you have a family history, and then you want to do it a little earlier. But you need to start doing a monthly self-breast exam really in high school.
Okay, I just wondered if people got the clinical one, said I don't need the other
right
one.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you had a mammogram last month, but you just wanted to come do the clinical, you're welcome now. They're exclusive of each other. So but it's just a nice, because one often leads to the other. So
so you can take advantage of it, and then have your mammogram done the next month.
And the mammograms are free if you qualify. If you don't have insurance, if you are underinsured, if you really aren't going to be able to get a mammogram for financial reasons, the Susan G. Komen for the Cure Ozark affiliate grant that we manage can fund that mammogram.
Okay.
But also women who have insurance could come. I mean, it's they can bill either. It can be done either way.
So
but we really want to target the women who need financial help.
Right.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a hindrance. Just go ahead and
Right.
come on down.
Yeah, or just call us. Just call us and
Good.
we can set it up. And we want to make clear they are screening mammograms, though, which means you're not having any problems, you're not experiencing any symptoms. If that's the case, then they just need to call us at the Resource Center, and we can schedule a mammogram with North Arkansas Regional Medical Center.
And along with what you're going to do down at the health fair, you're going to have a booth, I'm sure, with information and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
We'll have a booth. The Community Health Resource Center will have a booth with all of our resources, because as you guys know, we do a whole lot of services and resources and information on a lot of different things. We're just focusing on breast health this month, but we'll have a booth there, and we'll direct people back to where the clinical screenings are, and be able to do all that. And I have to say, too, I wanted to mention Hudspeth Motors this month they called me about 3 weeks ago. Every car that's sold in October, they're giving a portion of their sales. You were talking about everybody jumping on to Susan G. Komen for the Cure Ozark affiliate through us. And again, I'll make a point, and we talked about it when we talked about the Pink Out game. When people give money to Susan G. Komen, if they'll give money to our local affiliate in Springdale, the Ozark affiliate, the money ends up coming back here.
Right.
They grant a little over $400,000 over the last 5 years to the Community Health Resource Center to be spent in our area, in our community, in Boone and Newton counties and the surrounding areas.
So when you're giving right back.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to...
And that's what Hudspeth...
Right.
Their benefit.
Because Ford is actually a national Susan G. Komen sponsor as well. They sponsor the Big Race for the Cure at all of the towns all over the country. But they wanted to do this locally and give the money so that it would come back here, and to do it through us and our local affiliate ensures that'll happen. So, and we got to thank everybody too. I don't know if you guys saw or heard the Pink Out football game and the rodeo and the Harrison volleyball game. It's just one thing after another. And the Valley Springs girls did a pink volleyball game, and the 5th and 6th graders, I got to give them credit. Those kids, there's something else. They raised $550 in one day.
Nice.
One day.
It's great
for
to
our
see
cause.
everybody come together for that cause, for sure.
And we got pink ribbons on the square now. I don't know if you've been downtown.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was for, but
yes,
that's
that's
what
the
for.
downtown businesses supporting the month. So everybody's kind of jumping into the cause, and it's kind of neat.
All right.
Statistically, how many? Give us some statistics.
Yeah, that's great, and I'll give you some local statistics if I can, because I like to talk about that rather than the big picture, because it hits home. But we've through our grant over the last 4.5 years, we're into our 5th year now, have done, close to 1,200 mammograms. We paid for about 1,200 mammograms, and we've detected 16 cancers. So those are women typically too who would not have had a mammogram otherwise, who for whatever reason weren't able to afford a mammogram, and would have either not had one at all and not detected the cancer, or certainly not detected it till it was much further along. So we've got and I think all 16 are still with us. I talked to a lot of them. They like to come back in, and they like to give back, and they like to participate in our events. So we're really, really blessed to be able to provide that service.
And I'm sure they're all proponents now of self-awareness.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got radio ads running now that are some of our local survivors that we've helped do, talking about the importance of just being knowledgeable about your own body and changes and getting those screenings done, because it really did save their lives, and it does save lives every day. So.
Well, let's tell people again, you're going to be at the health fair. What dates?
It will be at next Friday and Saturday, October 21st and 22nd. We'll be at the health fair with our booth all day long. We'll be doing the clinical breast exams from 10 until 1, both days.
And again, those are completely private.
And those are completely private. We're back in a completely separate part of the Durian Center, off in a private area, and they can call to make an appointment, and they can call us at the Resource Center. The number is 743-CHRC, which is 743-2472.
Okay.
And you may have the 391 number on the screen. That's fine. Yeah, 391-3529 is our other number. Either way, to make an appointment for that, or if they just come that day, they're welcome just to walk in and have it done. There may be a little bit of a line.
Longer wait,
but
maybe.
That's all right. And then the next Thursday, October 27th, will be the mobile mammography unit, and they can call us to schedule an appointment for that. And just remember to support our local survivors and wear your pink in October.
Exactly.
And bring me your Yo Plate lids.
There you go.
Eat yogurt. It's good for you.
Holly, thanks bunch.
Thank
you
Thanks for coming in. We
me.
appreciate you
Always.
coming in. First up
Always.
this day. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And come out again, the dates next Friday.
21st and 22nd,
and
Friday and
22nd,
Saturday.
Friday
Yeah.
at the Durand Center.
Yep.
Okay, up next we have Marcia Carter to continue with more information about the health fair and what all they'll be doing down there. So stay with us.